Greetings and welcome to In the Tone of Truth. I am Asali Divine Ecclesiastes, CEO of the Ashe Cultural Arts Center here in New Orleans, and I'm so excited to bring to you this 6-week series of concerts, conversations, artistic exploration, all centered on the theme of social and racial justice in America. Inspired by Kellogg Foundation's annual Day of Racial Healing, we here at Ashe decided that one day this year was just not enough. And under the direction of our Chief Creative Officer, Frederick Delahousse, conceived this 6-week series to invite your further conversation, your further exploration into this theme. We invite you to share with us your thoughts and your dreams and your plans for creating a more equitable social justice infused society. And we thank you for your time, your attention, and your presence. And now we bring to you In the Tone of Truth.
Good evening and welcome once again to In the Tone of Truth. What a phenomenal journey we have been on for the past 6 weeks to really celebrate our common humanity, our collective future. And speaking of the future is fierce. The future is funky. The future is fiery. The future is filled with bold, phenomenal young folks who bring the passion of life, the power of our ancestors, and always bless us with a musicality that is unmatched, unequaled in any way, shape, or form. And tonight, we bring that in the form of this phenomenal sister, the one and only Tarriona Tank Ball. She will be joined by Brother Norman Spence from Tank and the Bangers, and we'll also have the spoken word stylings of one of the most phenomenal poets on the history of the face of the earth. Ladies and gentlemen, family, everybody in between, all gender non-conforming folks, we love each and every one of you, and we give to you Sha'Condria icon Sibley. Tonight we present the fierce, funky Afro-Future.
I'm not sure who first said it don't, but black do crack. In fact, black cracks so much till it's often etched in smoke stains all over black lips. Black got smile lines hollowed out by pain, a void filled with laughter, filled with punchlines from the best ribbon sessions and yo mama jokes. Black cracks so much till it ain't to be tried, ain't to be played with. Black crack till its heels become hardened from marching and making our dance look more like entertainment than ritual, than prayer. Black got wrinkles and dimples and stretch marks and dark marks and scars and gashes and lashes and keloids, got gangrene and rope burns and spines sprouting choke cherry trees, got gaping holes the size of everything the devil stole. Yeah, black do crack, dries up like raisin but ain't never been afraid of the sun. Black do crack, sometimes busts wide open, but never does it break. Even when the sky in this world does, black gonna still be here, still smiling, still laughing, still dancing, still living, still looking, nothing like what it done been through. Hi, my name is Sha'Condria Icon Sibley. I am a poet, writer, artist, and some other things. And I'm thankful to share with you on this evening for the National Day of Racial Healing. With all that's been going on in the world, there are poems that I could do, like the Donald Trump poem, but I'm learning and appreciating the fact that I don't want to match certain energies. So instead of speaking about what is, I'll speak about the people who make it despite of what is. So the next, I'll do another poem. And so this is called The Baptism. For as magical as we are also as human. The same as how miracle God is, how it is still said that he became flesh and blood and still bled and died and released ghosts into the sky like a dove after the flood to send a message to the world that even after all of this, life still exists. Even on land that has been baptized in water and blood, how we still know rise, still know rolled back stone, no grave clothes turned to white robes, no faith. How our faith has taught us to walk on water across both ocean and swamp, taught us to make empty shell of both body and grave, proving that we are somehow bigger than both. Bigger than anything that this world tries to drown us with or shake us off our foundation, because we know that freedom is somewhere on the other side of struggle, even if breath is not. So I will not speak of the storm, but I will speak of those whose chains to this world broke when the levees did, of those who laid their burdens down at a riverside when the flood did not subside, or those who stepped off ships into the mouth of a hungry sea seeking something that tasted more like home, and chose lungs full of salt water over a lifetime full of bitter tears, who did this even full of fear. Yes, I will speak of those who lost what seemed like everything, but still found something in the residue worth holding on to, even if it was just a memory. How they scraped up those memories and made more, took scraps and made meals, made tradition, made an entire existence out of everything the devil tried to steal, and still how it was more than enough. I will speak of those who know rough side of the mountain, yet continue to climb over rock and hard, and still manage to build a church upon this place. Those who still got a prayer and a praise flowing from the floodline of their lips, even when they have to fight through both scarce and surge just to be heard, just to be here. Yes, I will speak of those who know hell and high water, who know below sea level, but also know heaven, who also know holy, know hollow, and hallowed be thy name, know gutted out frame and filled up spirit, know fall down and get back up again, and rise and rise and rise and rinse and repeat, know left out to dry, but still know how to come up for air, know held breath and bellowed hymn, like the ones the church mothers used to sing on Sunday morning after a baptism, when old becomes new and the body realizes that it is indeed bridge instead of burial, and that a grave, not even one made of water, could not hold it down, not for too long. So I will speak of those who may not recall the words, but whose souls still remember that victory song, toll the bell, done got over. Toll the bell, done got over, toll the bell, done got over at last. We think about racial healing, I think everyone tries to fight the bigger thing, right? And that is commendable. When we do, we need warriors on the front line fighting the systems that tend to oppress people. But the most important work I'm finding is the healing that comes from within, and that resonates without. So every day that I wake up, I'm always fighting with myself first before I go out and fight into the world. And so I sometimes jot down these little prayers, and there's one morning that came to my mind, and it always comes in a melody sometimes first, and I just remember waking up one morning and saying, I really want to do better, Lord, help me do better. I really want to be better, Lord, help me be better. I really want to live better, Lord, help me live better. I really want to see better, Lord, help me see better. I really want to do better, Lord, help me do better. I really want to be better, Lord, help me be better. I really want to live better, Lord, help me live better. I really want to see better, Lord, help me see better. For the past 40 years, and prayerfully counting, I have opened my eyes, bright and early with each sunrise on a good day, and well after if I've had a bad night or had to fight my own thoughts just to finally knock out. And when I do open my eyes, I'm always sure to thank God, even if the conversation ain't that long. It's just that I don't always know exactly what to say. I mean, God, thank you for waking me up this morning. I hope I have a good day. I pray you keep me and my loved ones safe. Pray that you give me the courage to face whatever may come my way. But first, myself in the mirror. Help me see myself clearer. Hope my skin got a little clearer. Hope my day is filled with smiles and I don't have to tear up. But if I must, allow me to see my frustrations as irrigation for the seeds you planted in this black soil, this fertile field of ideas, this crescent of creativity, sometimes overgrown with fear. Dear God, help me weed out the doubt. Weed out the ones who only rock with me for the clout. And if you see them first, please move Swizzy on the beat and bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, because it's hard to prevail when those who want to see you fail be all up in your mouth. And as much as I can't stand whenever you do it, please point out the areas where I may need some improvement, because my complacency don't even serve me. And God knows I'm hungry. Want to eat from the table that you have prepared for me in the presence of those who only want to see my ribs through my tummy. Oh, taste and see that my God be yummy, be Yahweh, be hallelujah. God, help me love you better. Help me love me better. Help me love my friends and family and community better. Help me focus when the locusts try to swallow my crops. Let me be satisfied with what you put on my plate when the world don't give me my props. Yeah, let me relish in your well done when they don't always realize how rare I am or what is at stake. When I try to nail myself to their impossible expectations, God, please don't forsake me. God, I'm trying. Just remind me of my purpose with each new sunrise and give me the strength not to hit snooze, but give thanks for you opening my eyes.
Thank you for joining us on such a special day, a day that we like to honor and remember. Sarah and Nina and Billy and Aretha, there's Chrisette and Jill, Erica and Emil. Don't forget Martin and Mecca and Malcolm and Langston. Freedom, fighting, hoping and writing. People, voices. Can I sing for them? I filled my cup with gladness. I danced so naked I embarrassed myself. I envied the confidence for my reflection. I ate apples, I cupped my breast and ate my nipples like raisins. And I took the blue from the furthest rainbow and it blushed its best purple. Told me I was cute. I winked at the sky and it made a sun for me. I laugh at every joke I tell. My eyes a reward from the sun. I've never got enough of myself. I fight with myself about so many silly things like I'm too much, I'm never too much, I'm too much, I'm too much, I'm never too much, I'm never too much. Luther Vandross type issues. And whenever I'm almost at my goal, I tell myself to continue, to keep going, to reach further. to expand more, to reach past my potential, to stop giving up on myself in the middle of an obstacle, to keep running, to journey through, to know that I'll meet the God in me when I'm through. And I ain't never through. Never. Do-do-do, 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 I say you are something like a mighty, mighty star. The mountains never seem so high, but they are. And you climb them anyway, this big thing you are. You are something like a mighty, mighty star. The mountains never seem so high, but they are. But you climb them anyway, this big thing you are. Get free, everybody with me. Gather all the children all around so they can see. Freedom ain't who you are, it's who you be. Something that you were born with, something that's originated within you. So you are something like a mighty, mighty star. The mountains never seem so high, but they are. You climb them anyway, this big thing you are. You are, you are, you are. To the beach, y'all, everybody coming with me. I to the beach, y'all, everybody coming with me. I to the beach, y'all, everybody coming with me. I to the beach, y'all, everybody coming with me. You gotta get down, everybody like to get down. We brown, we the ones that stole the sun that told them turn the bass down. We the one that told them stole the sun that turned the bass down. Bass down, we brown, we brown, we. Over there, or is it over there, or is it backwards? No, it gotta be forward. Man, come on, everybody, look. I rally around, I get my troops, food stamps and work groups. Get your shoes, we bending the rules, making policy and building new schools. Who I am, this is how it all begins. I come together, bring a friend, I'm listening to comprehend. No half steps getting there, no half steps up the stairs, no collapse for going where. What's a rainbow without its color? Nothing. I can't have one without the other. I can't sit back and think and wonder, oh, what of each other? What of each other? Look, I'm feeling lost inside, I feel alone, I'm feeling tired, but there's a fire down the street, and it's heading to my house. Now the block is hot, now the heat, now the cops are coming out. Should I help my neighbor, am I putting me in danger? Look, girl, look, no half steps up the stairs, no collapse for going there, no collapse for going where. This road isn't traveled by many, it's the road I'm willing to go. I wanna know who's coming with me. See, used to tell me that years ago, but now I see where I am, who I be, why I am, and why I breathe the very same air you breathe. Look, you're not a part of me, but you're still a part of me. It's all about community. You feel me, man? They feel me. Look, what's a rainbow without its color? I can't have one without the other. I can't sit back and think and wonder, oh, what of each other? What of each other? We have a way to go. We have a way to go. We don't know how we'll get there, but we have a way to go. We have a way to go. We have a way to go. We don't know how we'll get there, but our steps will let us know what of each other. What of each other? Oh, what of each other? Yeah. We have a way to go. We have a way to go. We don't know how we'll get there, but our steps will let us know. We have a way to go. We have a way to go. I don't know how I'm getting there, but I know I'm halfway there. I grab all my people with me, and I know I'll make some history. I know I'm halfway there. Oh, I know, yeah, I know I'm halfway there. I think I'm almost there to the finish line, but it's almost there. It's getting pushed further and further away from me, but I know I got somewhere to go. Somebody be like, won't you wake up and do something? Won't you do something? Won't you do something? Won't you do something? You need to get up and get out your bed and do something. You need to do something. You gotta do something. You gotta get up and get out. You gotta get up and do something with your life. You gotta get up, get out and do something. Get up, get out and do something. I gotta want something, so I gotta get something. But first I gotta wake up, then I gotta dream of something. I gotta dream of something so that I can want something. I gotta want something, man. I need to do something, man. I got a way to go. I have a way to go. I got a way to go. I got a way to go. I got a way. Put that soul on it. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I see you floating away. I see you floating. I see you floating away. I've got feelings buried way down deep inside. I've got feelings, and they do not care to hide. I've got feelings, and they tell me how they feel. I've got feelings, and I know I feel is real. Can't wait, gotta go. I've been through this before. All the hurt in my soul finally taking its toll. This cycle feels like Sunday religion. It's our tradition, even the division. I've got feelings, buried way down deep inside. I've got feelings, and they do not care to hide. I've got feelings, and they tell me how they feel. I've got feelings, and I know I feel is real. It's June and I'm looking for my 40 acres plus a mule bag of favors plus some free favors for the flavor of the revolution. Black, 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 tastes like reparation, healthcare, and some free labels up for that free labor. My nation is on fire and the chicken burning hot. Do a shot right up the block and ain't nobody even stop or crowd, fry or tell. People dropping quicker than singles, but we open up the bars and we call it essential. Now where they do that at and where they live like that, all the hate be homegrown, taking up the atmosphere. Everything I know is this place that I call home, but it don't feel like home here. I just want free healthcare. I got feelings, I've got feelings, so many feelings, buried deep down inside. I got feelings, and they do not care to hide. I got feelings, and I know that they are true. I got feelings, and I know you got some too. You gonna whistle on it? My tip. Everybody's got feelings so deep, so deep, so deep and buried deep down inside. So deep it makes you wanna cry, cry. Everybody's got these feelings that words get in the way. So many feelings, I forgot what I was about to say. Sometimes I feel it all during my day, my day, my day, my day, my day, my day, my day. I love black folk. Black folk look like a revolution, like a family reunion in the park. Black look like it's a different world, sound like a crawfish boil in New Orleans. Black folk joke around like Martin and got paintings of JJ in the living room. It sounds strong. It look like sacrifice. It be flowers blooming, feel like summertime. Black sound like old songs, smell like good food, and it tastes like heart disease. But it feel like maize at Jazz Fest. Black sound like something that hurt, like a hard test. Black sound like skin, like something dark. It look like hair, yeah. Black sound like rough hair and good hair. Looks like history, like spiritual. Black sound like years, like working, like night. Black sound like money, look like Walmart, like corner stores, like cash registers singing. Black sound like 400 years, smells like Oprah, impactful like Martin, look like Cicely Tyson, sing like Nina, feel like broken homes in Section A, smell like crack and collard greens, sounds motivational, feels like church, looks like big Sunday hats and ribbons. Sound like thick plaits swinging. Sound like hating. Look like Tyler Perry making money. Feels frustrating, don't it? Like they don't get it, huh? Like push your personal feelings of racial injustice so far underneath the carpet that, whoops, you have tripped over your own family history. But I love black folk. I love the hair grease and the rental fees, the front row seats, the police, the projects, the mustard greens, being late, social security checks, government assistance, bougie, black, looking good, bags of hair, fake press-on nails, rat tail combs, stunting gold chains, gold teeth, black men and big feet. I love me some black folk. They are the people that were made from the darkest parts of the sky, part man, part God. Of course, they'd get lost along the way to the impossible place from which they came, distracted by dangles, goals, and mines, things that shine and shimmer, throws that remind them of home, a place of embers. But I pray that the compass that leads the way isn't broken and we can all return home. Because I just love me some black folk.
And when they read of this moment, they will see how we endured, and they will wonder how we made it, how we could live through such a time and still smile and create and celebrate, even though walls of panic and loss continue to build up around us. So they will shake their heads in astonishment. They will question how we survive without hugs and second lines and community gatherings, or they will drum up every conspiracy theory, and most of them will be correct. They will feel the anger of the era, the frustration of the season. They will pick apart the science and discover to their surprise, oh, there was so much more hidden. This virus was a disguise. They will tremble at the revelation, and tears will come to their eyes, for they will see the essence of being in the living and those who died. Or when they read, they will see how this time provided a shift in foundation and frequency, how it challenged outdated systems and let go of antiquated beliefs, how we were forced to grow our courage and practice care in the midst of grief. Or when they research about these days, from the uprisings to the downfalls, they will unravel the knots, they will connect the dots, and they too will heed the call with dignity and integrity, ancestral wisdom and pride, where creativity and imagination move head and heart into alignment. And they will know, because they will feel the power and presence of devotion and will, of culture, of spirit, of justice, of light, of oneness, of harmony, of divinity and insight. Or when they read of this moment, oh, they will see how we endured, and they will still question how we made it. And we will say, well, how could we not?
Well, welcome again to the melting pot, where resilience still the recipe, where we grieve and dance at the same time. Well, have you seen us second line?
Yeah.
Seen us celebrate, seen our culture survive through centuries of misery and outright hate, through the systems and the sacrifice, through the pain and the prophecy, through no parties and no parades, through a year that felt more like a decade?
Yeah.
How could they be so overwhelmed and downtrodden? When so many have fallen, though none are forgotten, how could they still smile and shine? But when you've lived through this pandemic of injustice for all your lives, how does one not rise? How does one not stand? How does one not think of themselves and their fellow man? How does one not dream in color and fire, in faith and truth, in sweat and honey? Oh, can you taste the resistance? Do you hear the reckoning? Feel the righteous eruption boiling in your veins. Close your eyes and bask in the winds of change. When mass multitudes stood defiant, with fists and hearts held high, with dignity and deliverance, perseverance and pride, walk with the strength of ancestors in our stride, stood shoulder to shoulder and screamed like Sonny P. It is not yet our time to die. Oh, defenders of life, healers armed with hope, warriors of warmth and compassion who never hesitate to spring into action. Oh yes, when you think of these times and wonder how we survived, know that we held each other close from a distance, but love each other nonetheless. Felt freedom on our fingertips and kept our hearts open and outstretched. Know that our playlists lay thick in the rhythm of recognition. Our taste buds tantalized with the sweet and savory of tradition. Know that we lived and we listened. We practiced healing and forgiveness. And the word on every tip of every tongue, parted lips to simply say, thank you.
Thank you for joining us for In the Tone of Truth. It is my sincere hope that you received our intention for you over this 6 weeks, and that our conversations have empowered you, that our performances have expanded you, and that you share in our gratitude for being in this moment of change and possibility with one another. I'd like to offer our thanks to our sponsors for this series of events, the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival and Foundation for their wonderful community partnership, Kellogg Foundation for their inspiration for this series of talks and performances, to Ford Foundation and Cerna Foundation, who continue to be fully invested in our on-the-ground equity work here in New Orleans and throughout the world. We look forward to seeing you for our future programming. Check out our March events, Matriarchs of the Movement, at ashenola.org.